I don't like my people to prepare. I want them to know it from the head straight away.
Do I have a
Yeah.
head?
How long already? You people have been handling this for the last 7 months. You should know what to do.
I don't know what to say. Anyway,
Okay.
I try my best.
You share now. Since nobody want to ask a question.
Um, all right. What happens? Normally when we have a wound, we don't have we for those who are not suffering from diabetes, the wound can recover very quickly. Now, when a person suffer from diabetes, there is high level of sugar in the blood, so much so that prolonged diabetes leads to sugar in the cells besides blood. This high content of sugar in the cells is not good for the cells. Okay, the cells are not healthy. When a person has a cut or hurt himself, resulting in a wound, normally the wound starts off as just a tiny little wound or little hole. For a normal person, that wound recovers very fast. But for a diabetic, it's prolonged. And even though the person may clean up the wound properly with antiseptic solution to kill the bacteria, even though keeping the wound clean, definitely if you keep the wound clean, if you really apply antiseptic solution, it is good. But why are not the wounds of a diabetic? Why do the wounds not recover? And from a tiny wound, it becomes bigger and bigger and bigger. Just now I did say that there's too much sugar, okay, making all the cells unhealthy. And when a person consume our relief, as you all have seen many pictures that I have posted, that I've shown, those wounds are diabetic wounds. Okay, medically, they call it diabetic ulcers. And for a wound to recover, besides cleaning it up properly, you need to, in a way, to control the blood sugar level. You see, doctors always say, if a person's sugar level is very high, and if the person needs to do an operation for whatever reason, the doctors will postpone the operation when the sugar level of the person is high. All right, so we have to keep the sugar level low. How? Normally all these people, their sugar levels are high, but we have very good uh, cases when they consume relief, their sugar level is reduced and they have improvement also in their blood pressure. All right, besides that, the compounds in relief, the two compounds, there are a few compounds actually, repairs. When the compounds goes into the body, they combine together to form amino acids. Amino acids are combined together, and this can repair. It has a function of repairing, layman's words, okay? Have the functions of repairing cells, make the cells healthy. And besides that, the nutrients, which there are about 200 types of nutrients in relief, the nutrients make the nutrient from relief makes the cells healthy and they can recover very fast. You see, Chinese believe that for the Chinese, they call it the sang yu. All right. When a person has an operation, and very often they are advised to take this fish, which is called sang yu. Don't know what is in sang yu, but it helps the wound to recover fast. In our case, relief really helps the wound to recover because it supplies a lot of nutrients, okay, amino acids. All this helps wound to recover. All right. So please do not wait till the time when something is wrong with you. Please take relief. It builds up, it supplies your body with all the necessary nutrients, with all the amino acids in it to defend yourself, okay, to make your body really healthy, really strong. If you happen not to take relief, and if you fall into a certain diseases, illnesses, that may be a bit too late, but still, if you consume, as you have seen in all the pictures, in all the photos that we have shown in these Zoom meetings, that relief can reverse. Okay, thank you very much. And I know that relief has helped a pretty lady in this group. Not Ina. Ina is very pretty. Another prettier lady, Susan, and relief has helped her a lot. Yes, pretty Susan. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Brother Philip.
Oh, yes. Okay. Now, would anyone like to chip in as to why and how relief can help? Now, and we need protein. We need protein, be it the protein from animals or from eggs, but there is a source of protein which many people do not know, which comes from our combination of different
amino acid.
No. Yes. No. Amino acid can.
Amino acid is one of the.
But yes. But from boots, from reboots.
Or reboot.
From reboots. Okay, you can get a lot of protein straight away from reboots. Yes, okay. Phone.
Not too bad.
What have I said right and what have I said wrong? Challenge me.
There's no wrong. There's no wrong. The thing is that what you shared is quite right, but
quite.
Yes, the important thing is not the sugar that is in the blood that causes, okay? But yes, the thickness of the blood created the blood to flow slower than normal. So when it slowly moves to whatever part of your body cannot get the nutrients in time, and the quantity of nutrients that need to go to whichever part the body requires. Now, when the blood is thickening, because when you have sugar in your blood or glucose in your blood, the blood becomes thick and difficult to move. When it's difficult to move, it's difficult to carry nutrients to the rest of the cell in the body. So that is the main cause of the problem in diabetes. Now, how to solve the issue is that we want to don't we try not to we try to lighten the blood, or we say we don't want the blood to be so thick, a blood thinner. Yes, it works, but ladies and gentlemen, because due to nitric oxide, now when nitric oxide start to make your arteries and capillaries flexible and dilated, so the blood flows to whatever part of the body the blood needs to go. And that is why,
true, very true.
that is why the recovery from any wound or even from a diabetic will come from the blood flow. Now, if you take relief, I'm not running. Philip is trying his best to share with you. Now, when you take relief has so many nutrients in it. It works differently. I also don't know how it works, but like scopolamine work in a different manner, routine work in a different manner, iridoid work in a different manner. If you learn, by the time you learn all, I think you can go to sleep. So now, the amount of nutrients, very simple. The amount of nutrients in relief assisted our body to do the recovery. We cannot do any recovery. The only thing you can assist the body to recover. How to assist? Is to give the body what the body needs to repair. Now, when you repair something, if you repair a house, if there's a crack, you need cement to mend the crack. Same thing. If you have arteries that are blocked and you have arteries that are hardened, so you need nitric oxide to soften it and dilate it. Simple explanation. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you don't even need to know about nitric oxide. You just tell. Relief will help you to soften your arteries and dilate your arteries. How it works, I don't know. You just tell people, very simple. You say, if you want to know, join us in Zoom. We will explain to you in more detail in Zoom. Simple as that. Okay? So, well done, Philip. So now, I would like to, now, Philip said something that is 99% correct and 1% is not correct. The reason why he said all the wounds are from diabetes. I cannot take it because Ina father wound is not from diabetes.
No.
So no, I said the wounds from diabetes, from sufferers diabetes. There are the wounds as well, which I did mention.
Okay, never mind. But there is a small percentage that doesn't come from. Never mind. So now Ina will share with you on her father recovery and from her mother recovery, how Noni or relief and reboot assisted them. Okay, now I leave it to Ina to share.
Okay. For my father's case, actually, his wound is not from diabetes, but it's from because of the infection. So that's why doctor remove all the infected skin so that there's a open wound, that kind of open wound. So this kind of wound actually very difficult to take care one, if because of if one day so didn't take care it very careful, or didn't use those how to call those cleaning materials. So actually my father is non-diabetic, but I treat him, treat the wound as a diabetic wounds, so that everything must be clean. Everything I use those Philip, how to say the material of antiseptic, is it those sterilized?
gauze,
Yeah, everything in
sterilized.
sterilized. Yeah.
KG, you
So
got a
yes.
photograph or not of her father hand? You can show, KG.
Who? I
KG
don't
can
have.
show the father. Okay.
So actually, want to take care of wounds, the kind of open wounds actually is very difficult. So if the cleaning materials not clean enough, so actually you will get infection again. So which is uh, this is the problem that for those people have open wound, they will face. That's why the wound will turn to black, turn into
Gangrene.
black, gangrenes,
Gangrene.
So this is the most difficult part for those people who take care of the wound one. So actually I also thanks God lah, actually, because my father's, so every day I do the cleaning for him. So because what I see for the klinik kesihatan do the dressing, so actually I also not feeling comfortable because of they're just drip like that, and then just cover back the wound.
Ina,
So
can you show the picture of your father's hand?
my father's hand, you hold on, I can show.
Okay, I like to explain a little bit here before Ina is looking at it. Now, if you look at Ina's father's wound and the diabetic wound, is totally different. It's totally different, no? It's not the same type of wound like a diabetic wound that like the flesh is eaten away, or yeah, it's not like rotting away.
Rotting.
It's not like rotting away. That's the thing. You see, it's a very clean wound. You can see because the doctor have taken out all the bacterial infection and left a open wound. Now, such a big wound is frightening because you can cover the top, the bottom. You're not very sure how well you covered, and are you sure or not? From about 1.5 foot long, the wound is, and no infection that is going to happen. That is, I tell you, something beyond our imagination. Now, I tell you why after consuming relief it works. Now, as you know, relief is very good for bacteria, very good for virus. They fight both. And ladies and gentlemen, if they can fight both, that is why consuming and spraying is very vital for open wound. Okay? Now, if such a big wound we can assist to heal, I see no reason why that we cannot help the smaller wound to heal. But doesn't mean that a big wound can heal, a small wound, why it's not healing is depending on what is the cause of the wound. You understand now? What is the cause of the wound? We don't know. Now, if it is a man-eating bacteria causing the wound, how are you able to know that you can treat it? The treatment is totally different again. Correct or not? So if the wound is totally different again, you can see the wound. It's very clean type of wound, You can see.
Yeah. So
It's not like the diabetic wound, that rotting away here and there. Okay, now you look at this. It's like a total arm went onto a motorbike accident and scraped all the skin away, Look at that. Correct or not? With this wound, if you look at the left-hand side, the 2 months one is still scary because 2 months still not healing. But you can see that new flesh is growing slowly. So this is what I like to share with you, how powerful relief SodLIKE is. The power is really in the SOD, the antioxidant, and the very, very good nitric oxide to keep the blood flowing, to make sure the skin start to grow at tremendous speed. If I'm not mistaken from Ina did say that. Now you look at the top. You look at the top. The first 3 to 6 inches is already 99% healed. Can you see it not? It's 99% healed. Look here. Is my voice breaking?
yes,
A bit.
Why is it breaking?
Ah,
Okay, never mind.
Internet info.
Okay, never mind. Now, if you look at the wound of this kind can heal, I think it's a miracle. Correct or not? I think it's a miracle.
Yeah, actually, if without this relief SOD, like I don't know, my father's arm will become what kind of wound, I don't know lah. Maybe need to take 1 year plus to heal. So we also don't know.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this proves that our relief SodLIKE really works. Now, I cannot tell you how well it works, but I know it works.
Yeah, it's what.
So, have confidence. It can help such a big wound. I think it can help a lot of other things, not only the wound. But if you have a broken heart, I cannot repair for you lah. Because it's beyond what I can do. See, even relief also cannot. But relief can assist you something. Yes. If you have a broken heart, it still works. Why it works? Because it has assist the body to produce serotonin, and you become more calm, and there's no more anxiety, and your depression will go away, so that your heart will repair very soon. Okay. Now, Ina would like to share with you. She just shared her father arm problem, and I don't think we need to share about high blood pressure. I think we get Susan to share a little bit of high blood pressure, might be afterward. Now, the thing is that I want Ina to share a little bit is on her anti-aging.
Anti-aging. So actually, this anti-aging, so because of as we know, this relief SOD-like have more than 30 type of an amino acid. So which is when we take it, so it become so-called peptides in our body. So actually it will become a collagen. So actually I didn't take any collagen products from outside. So I just took Noni this relief SOD like before that is first generation Noni. So after that is relief. So this actually you can feel it after you drink the Noni enzyme for more than 6 months to 1 year. Actually, you can feel that your skin will become smooth. So you no need to take the collagen product, you know. So you also can feel the skin smooth. So I think Susan, you can feel, isn't it? Susan, can you feel your skin more smooth than previous? Madam Chua, do you feel that?
Can
Can
feel.
feel, isn't it? So this is we cannot be say that like those go to the skincare. No, actually I didn't go to those comments.
I
Beautician.
never
Facial,
go
facial.
facial.
Go for facial.
Yeah, go for facial. Because a lot of ladies they like to go for facial, something like that, you know. So actually, I didn't go for that. So I just do the normal skin cleaning and then skincare and then just apply a little bit of lotion at night. That's all only. So I actually I don't like lotion at all for my hand and legs, you know. Actually, so actually I can feel my 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 skin so smooth, like a
Your
baby
mic,
skin,
your mic.
like a baby skin. So after you took Noni, this are really SOD like. All right. Even Uncle Fong also at the age of 70 plus also got baby skin already, isn't it, Uncle Fong?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yes, yes.
Oh yes. Okay. So you can feel it. Yeah. Huh? Even KG also feel it, ma. So everybody
Great.
will feel it.
My wife also feel it. My wife
Yeah. Mm. So
more tiny. Yeah.
what anti-aging? Because of now I'm already 50 years old, but my skin still as go back as the time of 40. So
Oh,
I hope that definitely will. So when I go 60, so my skin still at the 40.
oh, I
Uncle
see.
Fong,
That's good.
Hey, Ina,
Chun Pat
I,
Lo,
I, I want to ask you something
uh-huh.
now. Women, when they reach their age of 50,
Yeah,
they normally will feel,
monopause.
yes, bad,
Mm.
and
Mm.
menopause is coming.
Yeah.
And you really feel very upset when the menopause set in. I don't know
Uh-huh.
whether your menopause has arrived or
Not
has
yet, not
been.
yet. I'm
Wow, I see.
still young. Still got.
No, no. Okay. The reason I ask is that majority of the people around 50 will
Yeah,
be
yeah, yeah. They
having the
will
problem. Now,
having that kind of
the reason why Ina is not getting it because she is enhancing the body with the nutrients to keep the body still active till the day will come when the menopause supposed to set in.
yeah.
Now, a lot of ladies, when they take, they have not taken any Noni supplement at all before. They they normally will have their menopause already arrive around
Yeah.
50, 51, 52. But after taking the relief SOD like or Noni, they say, hey, Mr. Fung, my period came back again. Oh, what to do?
Careful.
I say, congratulations, you are living your life again. He said, no, 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 no. I say, come on. During your menopause, the whole body changed the structure. Now, during this time when it comes back, you're living like before. And ladies and gentlemen, when menopause set in, you know the danger of your health changes tremendously, and you are getting worse than the man getting a stroke or a heart attack. For the ladies,
Correct.
when they reach the menopause, they normally get worse than the man. Possibility of getting the stroke. Or now, if you look at the human being, the age when they die, averaging, the lady always live longer than the man. The lady lives 78, the man will live about 75. Now, all this is due to the heart disease or anything to do with heart disease. Now, most of the people die. A lot of ladies, they say, hey, how come I didn't get stroke or how come I didn't get a heart attack? Because they are protected by the hormones.
Yep.
So that is slightly different from the man. The man has no hormone to protect, but the man has a hormone, but that is a different hormone. That is not for protecting the heart. Okay, so
Yes,
that
true.
is how it works. Okay,
Because
now
women
okay.
got a lot of hormone.
Different hormone. Different hormone.
They get angry also very easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometime. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so
Got
ladies
women
and
got
gentlemen,
the hormone to make the man die earlier. Kick say all the men.
Yes. That is very true.
good ma, very good ma. You kick say one, then you take a new one. You kick say
Oh,
another one, you get a new one.
very good, very good. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, just for joke, don't take it serious. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is another part of it. Now, why the body works so well and why your skin turn a little bit smooth? Because it has all the nutrients required for a healthy skin. Now, the other thing is that if you take reboot, it will assist you further a little bit. Why? Because it has also the omega-3 and omega-6. A little bit, not much in reboot. Okay, but still not enough if people actually put their body with more omega-3, omega-6 and 9, they will look much more younger. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, that's how we shared for the two people that shared the testimony tonight. And now I ask KG to share testimonial that night, how and why your family and your family member recovered from those ailments like your father, rheumatoid arthritis, you know, beyond your imagination that the blood test has shown so much of improvement. There must be something good in it, correct or not? Before the body can change so much. So
Yeah.
KG is trying to find. Okay, KG, you want to start?
Yeah, that's why I'm not believe in supplement before because I always as an engineer we more practical lah, which means we just eat the normal food and then we thought everything will be okay. And then we still young, we not concerned a lot. So, but when join in this business, then I found that that is not what I thought. That is not because all we know is when you get sick, you will visit a doctor, and then doctor will help you to solve the issue. But when we are not old enough, we not surround us not suffer in illness a lot. So every day we just focus on our job, and then we not think a lot. But when I jump into this business, I also don't know why I jump into this business. Then I start promoting this, and then so surprised because everyone got improvement, especially my family. Most of them taken all got improvement on not only their gout got improvement, but also something like Ina case got the skin become more smooth, like baby skin. This kind of things happen. That's why I start to learn what causing our body can become so the skin becomes so smooth. Maybe like Philip mentioned, because the relief help our body to generate the collagen, and then why help our uric acid become lower down because of some ingredient or some the one 氨基酸
Amino acid.
amino acid. Yeah, it works on our body. So many of the disease when our immune system boosts up, when our organ been repaired, all help lah. So that's why I also don't know which one is the root cause of helping all those disease. But when we start learn, and then we just try our best to find out. It's like this. Yeah. But anyway, like Philip always say lah, never mind. You just try. Whether it work or not, you just try, and then probably it will help. Yeah. So Uncle Fong, yeah.
Okay, now I want to share my part of it, ladies and gentlemen. Can you go back to my slide where Dr. Josh, Reverend Josh Melmus? Now, since you're waiting for the file to come, and ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to share with you again about this gentleman by the name of Dr. Reverend Josh Melmus. I keep on wanting to share this person. Why? Because I want to tell you that you can actually reverse whatever disease you're suffering from. Now, this person, Reverend Josh Melmus, is 83 years old this year. And when he was 42 years old, he was declared a cancer patient, and the size of the cancer in his colon was the size of a baseball. The baseball size is something like a hockey ball. If you don't know what is a hockey ball, it's slightly bigger than a tennis ball. Now, if you look at him, you think that he will survive at the age of 42. And today he is still alive at 83, and he still jog every day without fail. Now, there must be something very unique, isn't it? There must be something that you look at it, we can actually reverse our poor health back to good health. It depends whether you want to do it or not. That is the reason why I want you to I want to reshare this part of the story, because the last one, the testimonial in front was very long. So I don't have much time to share, and I don't want to waste too much of the time. Now, I look at this Monday, see how all my colleagues I have shared. Now I'm sharing with you a little bit more in detail. Now, let's look at the second slide. Now, this is his barley grass. His own one, under his own company from Hallelujah Diet. Okay? If you know that is 100% pure organic barley grass juice powder, he added a little bit of alfalfa, he added a little bit of berry to make it taste better. That's all. He also have product like berries with mint flavor, all these things. But I'm not interested. I really love the original taste. Okay, now he daily took 4 grams. 4 grams. I'm giving you 6 grams. Is an excellent source of vitamin K and chromium, and good source of some trace mineral. Very important. Trace minerals mean minerals are in different form. Chromium, selenium, all that are so many. Okay, now the moment you consume the barley max or the barley grass, your energy start to improve. Now, the moment you consume Re-BOOT will give you pain just like what you consume in Relief SodLIKE. But after the pain from SodLIKE, Relief SodLIKE, and when you start on Re-BOOT, the pain comes back again. This time is the different toxic that is moving out from the body, is the heavy metal that is moving out from the body. Okay, that is very interesting. Now, I didn't say it helps. I keep on saying that it promotes healthy immune system. Now, you can see even Hallelujah Diet say that it promotes healthy. Now, in USA, you cannot simply declare that it can help to improve something unless it is proven. Okay? Now, improve mental clarity. Now, a lot of people thought taking Noni will improve you. Yes, to a certain extent. Now, mental clarity is a total different thing. When somebody talks to you, immediately you can catch it. Immediately you can analyze it. That is very important. Now, the moment you put enough of barley grass juice powder, why your digestion improve is because it has the sodium inside that line up your stomach wall. And your regularity is that you go to the toilet more frequent than normal. Not more frequent, that is 2 or 3 times a day. That is how you get good. Now, it also improves your skin. Yes, not. That's what you want. That is what Ina want. The skin will be more better. You look at Ina hair, it's so jet black. Is also another good one. Now, if you look at your nail, if your nail is not in good health, please take Re-BOOT. It will improve. Now, the other one is a healthy cardiovascular support. Now, how it helps you in the cardiovascular support is the vitamin K. It helps you to redeposit all your calcium deposit onto your arteries and move it away to the proper places like your bones, like your teeth, like your nails, like your hair. That is how it works. Okay, the next slide. Now, this is his on how to get good health if you follow his step. Okay, very simple. Step 1, consume primary raw food or raw vegetable. Seed will help you to work towards a whole food. Plant-based diet that is close to 85% raw food and remaining 50% cooked. 15% cooked, they normally steam the food like sweet potatoes, what shall I say, potatoes also they steam. Okay, okay. Now, if you look at number 2, you're very scared. Replace toxic food. What is the mean by toxic food? Such as meat, dairy, white flour, sugar product, refined salt, maybe weakening or wreaking havoc onto your body. Why? They are manufactured with additive, preservative, and artificial ingredients. We help you eliminate this food and replace them with diet that puts your health first. Okay? So that is how you need to do number 2. Number 3 and number 4, the slide is coming. Now, put some good nutrients into your body like barley mix and vegetable juice. Even if your digestive system is healthy, you can only absorb a portion of the nutrient in fruits and vegetables. Juicing with barley mix and vegetable juice allow you to gain maximum nutrients naturally. What he meant, if you take a juice, it goes into your bloodstream immediately, no digestion required. Number 4, supplementation. That means you need to take some supplement. No matter what kinds of diet you follow, there are likely gaps in your nutrition. Correct or not? I told you our Noni is not 100%, so you need to mix a little bit here and there to get the max. Once you've started a plant-based diet, we often recommend the following supplement to fill the nutritional gap. Vitamin B12, did I tell you? Very important. Vitamin D3, did I tell you? Also very important, which we are providing you from Re-BOOT. K2, very important, also from Re-BOOT natto. No, iodine, I didn't provide you. Now, iodine is something that good for your thyroid. Okay, now they're going to add to the salt from next month onward. That's why I came to understand. Selenium is very important, and DHA is oil. Okay, so yes, you have to take some from the market like 3, 6, and 9. Okay, now this is the food which he recommends. How the life of Hallelujah died. Now let's look at his story. Now this is him, 83 years old, got raised to ultimate health. He said, when he read the Bible, he said this is the way to go to get the best health. That's what he said. Okay, but I always say, just say your way to ultimate health, because I'm not a Christian. I don't want to pressure people that if you are not a Christian, you cannot get good health. No, everybody can get good health. Look at him, 42 years old. I was told I had colon cancer. The tumor is the size of a baseball. He was so frightened that because his mother also had colon cancer. If you look at the last paragraph, the mother also died from colon cancer due to chemotherapy, due to radiation and surgery. The mother was not killed by cancer. Now, if cancer is so deadly, and if you can find an answer to cancer, are you happy or not? Correct or not? Now, I'm giving you an answer to the most dreadful disease, none other than cancer. And ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people say the moment you get to hear the word from the doctor say cancer, the person totally sit back, would not able to talk easily for 10 minutes because he said it's already a doom day.
Yeah, that sentence.
Yes. So that is what a lot of people scared of. So don't you worry, because as long as you breathe, that is what Dr. Reverend Josh Melmer said. When you can breathe, there is a chance to survive. Whether you're willing to change or not, that is all you need to do. Okay? So now the next slide. KG, the next slide. Now, what was I to do? Should I submit my body to the medical treatment again? No, he said. Now, he was so frightened because he every day as a pastor, a lot of sick people asking him to do the last prayer, and he sees so many people dying and so many suffering from taking chemotherapy and radiation, and he just wouldn't know what to do. So now what happened is that he doesn't want to follow the mother. He went around searching and such searching and such searching until he met Brother Rudolph. And the Brother Rudolph said, good, Brother Reverend, what you need to do is that you throw away all your dead food and start picking living food. Immediately, the next day, he went back. He threw away all the thing that is in the fridge that is dead, except the vegetable and the fruits. And Brother Rudolph asked him to take majority organic. And that's what he did. And ladies and gentlemen, initially, he don't have the money to buy organic. He just eat any carrot that comes along. The only thing he did was that he took away the skin of the carrot and cut the top and the bottom about half an inch, the top and half an inch the bottom, and make into juice. Then most of the pesticide or poison won't be in the carrot anymore. Simple as that. Now, if you look at the last paragraph, Inai, can you read the last paragraph?
Very small.
The result was spectacular. Read.
The result was
Spectacular.
spectacular. Almost immediately, I started to get well. In less than 1 year, my tumor had totally disappeared. It's
Hold on. Do you hear not what she said? His
tumor had totally disappeared.
happy or not?
Happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Continue.
Okay. It simply got smaller and smaller until it was gone. But that was not all. In less than 1 year, every physical problems I had been experiencing also disappear. Good, huh?
Oh.
Such physical problems as
hemorrhoid.
And
hemorrhoid is what?
Hemorrhoid. That one is how to read it?
Hypoglycemia.
Hypoglycemia. Severe allergic and sinus problem, high blood pressure, fatigue, pimples, cold.
What is fatigue? Fatigue, tired, always tired.
Always tired. Pimples, cold, yes. Flu, even body odor and dandruff were gone. Totally healed. Wow. help him a lot. Not only that cancer, for others also
Now,
heal.
is it true or not? If you change your whole lifestyle,
Yeah.
all
It's
these
true,
things can go away. Now, a lot of people that come close to you, you try to run away. You see, the body is very smelly.
Yeah.
No.
Chao Wu, is it?
So
Something
these
like
are,
Chao Wu.
okay.
Yes, it is.
And then a lot of people having dandruff. You see, his high blood pressure is gone, sinus is gone, allergy is gone. My goodness. So, ladies and gentlemen, you can go to his site called Hallelujah Diet. Okay, and you want to learn, go ahead and learn. But he didn't know that there's Noni, so he never used Noni because Noni is Asian more than Western. So he got Body Max. That's what he believed in. Okay, the next slide. Okay, now he can play baseball, softball with the boys, jog 5 miles with ease, and have more energy, endurance, and stamina than when I was 20 years old. Great, huh? Now, Philip, I want you to read my conclusion.
Oh, yes. My conclusion. After all these years of research and experience is that we do not have to be sick.
Correct or not?
True. Disease and sickness are self-inflicted. Almost every physical problem other than...
Philip,
Yes.
can you explain sickness are self-inflicted? What do you mean by self-inflicted?
All right, you eat all whatever you put in your mouth causes the results of whatever you put in the mouth, the results of the outcome of the food that you put in may cause certain diseases like too much deep fried, unhealthy food. Okay, those are you are inflicting, you are causing all those diseases yourself. This is called self-inflicted. Okay, if you don't know what healthy food to take, that is also a result.
Okay, continue.
Almost every physical problem other than accidents is caused by improper diet and lifestyle.
Correct or not?
Correct.
Okay, continue reading a little bit more.
We have to do to be well is eat and live according to the way God intended. God invented us. God wants us to take natural food, but we are too smart. We invented a lot of synthetic food.
Okay, continue.
In the almost 20 years since I recovered from colon cancer, one of the most basic and important things I have learned is that there is a vast difference between God's ways and man's ways. Okay?
Okay. Thank you very much, Philip. Thank you.
You're
Next
welcome,
page, please.
sir.
Next page, please. Next page, please. Okay, now continue reading on top. Philip.
Okay. And my experience was not unique. My wife, Rhonda, came to a health seminar I was conducting in 1991. We were married in April the 11th, 1992. Oh, okay. So that's where he got the wife.
Yes.
She was wearing a size 20 dress at the time and was almost crippled with arthritis. Within approximately 1 year after changing her diet and lifestyle, she had lost over 80 pounds, reduced her dress size to a 10, half the size, and
Half the size.
and her arthritis was totally gone.
Ooh.
Even a degenerated spine, the result of a boot with spinal meningitis at age 7, had healed. Yes, X-ray revealed her spine was totally healed, degeneration gone in less than 2 years after changing her diet and lifestyle.
Fantastic or not?
Fantastic.
Okay,
So,
Philip, I know
more
the
sugar.
next one you like to read is about diabetes. Read, please. Continue.
Diabetes, good. Another example is a clear friend of mine, is a dear friend of mine who was a diabetic when I first met him in 1989. At that time, he was trying to control his blood sugar with pills prescribed by his doctor. I encouraged him to change his diet in 1989, which he did not do. 2 years later, the doctor told him that the pills were not adequate anymore and that he must be admitted to a hospital to adjust and stabilize his blood sugar and start him on 2 daily shots of injection of insulin. Again, I told him he needed to change his diet. And again, he paid no heed. That means he did not follow. He did not do that. After another 2 years had elapsed, the doctor told him that he needed to put him into the hospital and cut off his food, which is not an uncommon occurrence for those who go to the orthodox medical route in the treatment of diabetes. Only this time, he said no to the doctor. Instead, he came to one of our seminars and immediately adopted God's natural diet. In less than 2 weeks, he was off insulin and his blood sugar was in normal range. That was over 2 years ago. Today, it is still off all the medication and still has both his feet. Okay.
Thank you very much.
So he wasn't, his feet were not amputated.
Do you think that is fantastic?
Fantastic. Naga and I went to see a friend, an Indian priest, yesterday or 2 days ago. His left foot was suffering from diabetic ulcer, diabetic wound, which is becoming quite serious, and he did not want to accept relief. He said God will help, and he believed in doctor's medicine, precisely as what I've just read.
Okay, next slide. Next slide. Now,
the key to preventing heart attacks.
Okay. Philip, can you read? Most doctor means well. Okay, read that part of it.
Most doctors mean well, but all of their training is in the world's way. In fact, the average doctor knows practically nothing about nutrition because the typical doctor has received less than 3 hours of nutritional training in his or her entire preparation to become a doctor. And the nutritional training they do receive is the world's way, not God's way. So what they have learned about diet is not able to help our bodies to strengthen their immune system and heal disease by creating healthy new living cells. All right.
Great. Continue.
Sadly, most doctors are just as sick as their patients. If doctors cannot keep their own bodies well and functioning properly, how is the world can they help anyone else? However, we are thrilled to find that more and more doctors are starting to question their indoctrination in medical school as they see the devastating consequences of their drugging, burning, and cutting patients after patient. Many are allowing their eyes to be open and are moving in God's direction. Pray for them. The peer pressure and controls on them by their union. The American Medical Association is very powerful. In many states, a doctor can lose his license if he recommends or treat his patient's physical problem with anything other than drugs, radiation, and surgery.
Continue.
That's why doctors have to use drugs on you. Okay. The key to preventing heart attacks, cancer, diabetes, arthritis, and a host of other physical problems is in our own hands. We can literally control whether we are going to be sick or not, and how long we are going to live by simply choosing how we live our lives. The world's way or God's way leads to a long, happy, pain-free, sickness-free life, while the world's way usually leads to a short, unhappy, sickness-filled life with lots of pain and suffering, to say nothing of the financial costs. Okay, this is what we always tell them. Okay, relief can repair.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that's how Reverend George Melmus got back his health, and he really promote his Hallelujah diet very well, and it has become a big business for him and the family. And everything is under their own roof called Hallelujah diet. Now, I'm not here to promote his diet, but I'm here to share with you something that you have an alternative in health if you fall into sickness. Don't worry. A lot of people say, hey, I'm sick. What am I supposed to do? Okay, so at least there is something which you can go into and look at it, see whether you want to change your life as drastically as Dr. Reverend Josh. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I open the floor for questioning. Anyone? Okay. Now, are you happy with what Mr. Philip has shared with you on Hallelujah diet?
Yes.
Do you think that at least you know that there is something which we can do if you want to change, doesn't want to change that drastically, then you can take relief, SOD, reboot, all these things. But if you really want to, you got no other choice but to get back to good health, then you better go and do this seriously for the next 6 months or a year to get back your health and see how you want to handle from there onward. Now, there are a lot of testimonial in his website. Just like Mr. Philip Chan has 300 over testimonial in his computer. Okay, so now if you can see whatever in Mr. Philip computer, and you can see what is in Reverend George Melmer's testimonial, definitely I think it's very convincing that you can get back your health. Don't you worry. Okay, any question, ladies and gentlemen? Philip, ask them anything which they want to ask.
Hi. Any questions from any of you? Susan, is that a question?
No question.
Yes, I can hear you giggling.
But I want to share something.
Please.
Yesterday, I went for off-road driving. Okay, in a 4x4.
Wow.
Then the road was pretty bad because it was raining. So it was bad until the tire actually got stuck in the mud. So we needed help. So the people in the group actually helped us. All right. The journey, it was like more than 12 hours, you know. Then Mark asked me this morning. He said, "Do you feel tired?" I said, "No." He said, "I feel very tired." How come you don't feel tired? Because I'm taking reboot. You are not taking reboot. You only take relief. I take relief plus reboot. So I don't feel anything. I said, I'm very good. He knows that I used to have a lot of pain. Whole body pain. Until he also don't know what to do. There's nothing that can be done. Okay? So actually, to be honest, I think we are a group of chosen ones. We're very lucky.
You're chosen.
Yeah, we are all chosen actually.
For what?
Very lucky. To know relief and reboot. We are actually chosen. Not everybody can accept. Even if you choose them, they may not accept you. And I always feel that it's sad for them. I feel sad for them. It's not expensive, right? Going to the doctors when you have this kind of pains and things like that, I think is going to cost you more money. You know, I think they prefer to pay.
Not really, Susan.
Too bad.
Because the time is not right for them yet.
They cannot see it. So sad but I'm happy. I'm happy that I actually got to know relief. If only I had got to know relief 10 years ago, I don't have to suffer this bad. Right?
Right.
Yes, you'll be a very cheerful lady.
As
Bubbly lady.
As she is now.
And then also now, I don't go for facial. I still have a lot of facial which I bought, at the shop. Because they normally they do like package. So I have so many left there. I didn't even bother to call. I used to use this what do you call wait, let me see what it's called. Actually,
You've forgotten.
Yeah, I don't know where I put it also, what do you call it? Essence, sun essence, That means sunblock. No, I don't even bother to put sunblock. I just put on the normal, toner and moisturizer, and then I just go out. That's it.
Susan, can I check with you something?
Yeah.
Does your hair got any improvement?
My hair? Okay, I suppose. Nice, my nail also very nice. Don't
Doesn't chip anymore.
doesn't chip like before. I used to have very nice nails.
Yes.
And then as the day go by, you know, it's not so nice. You know, the nail is so nice until when I paint it, people start pulling, you know. They thought that it is artificial nail. Then I say, no, this is real nail. You know?
And
Susan, yeah.
Susan, do you feel that your nails are harder than before?
Yeah, harder than
Isn't
before.
It? Yeah, it used to be softer. Yeah, it has hardened.
Yes, it's like back to about maybe some 8 years back. You know, the nail is back.
Now
years old.
8 years back.
Yeah, this hardening of nail happens to everybody roughly between 30 to 60 days. Okay, after consuming Relief and Reboot. Okay.
I tell you what, consuming Reboot and Relief together are pain like mad.
Congratulations, it's working.
It hurts a lot.
Because of the detoxification.
But now I have reduced my Relief intake. And I feel fantastic.
Good.
Great. Great. You don't really need the amount. You know, the earlier day you need more because you are treating your body.
Yeah, I
now
took
you are
36
maintaining
drops,
your body.
I took 36 drops, you know, that time. One day. Now, to be honest, one drop 2 times a day is also very sufficient already.
One drop.
Yeah.
Susan.
Oh.
That is not enough, please. Yes, now you're okay because you have just started reducing. That won't be enough nutrient eventually. Okay.
Later I will up again because I feel like a bit hot, heaty.
Wow. Okay.
So that's why I need to reduce a bit, drink more water, and then the minute the heatiness disappear, I'm going to go back to normal.
Okay.
No. Susan, do this. Each body requires different quantity. Now you try 6 drop, how you feel. You try 8 drop, how you feel. Like Terry Tai, the dialysis patient, he was trying 8 to 9 drop. He feel very comfortable. Okay, do that because each body has a different structure totally.
That's why I'm thinking along that line. That's why I reduce for now, okay, and drink more water until the heatiness get out completely, and then I will slowly go back
Okay.
And see how comfortable I feel.
You are qualified.
But Reboot, I take 2 to 3 packets a day, you know, because I really like Reboot. I love the taste, actually.
Congratulations.
Good.
Congratulations. And jubilation.
But one thing, I cannot do what the Reverend did. That is take the raw vegetable and fruits like that. I cannot. I still need rice. Otherwise, I think
slowly.
I will faint if I don't take all this.
Great. Susan, I can say that you have qualified yourself to be GFI Health Ambassador.
We try.
You already qualified. You're so good already.
Oh. And then
I'm glad.
I also bought nuts now, you know. I just actually bought from this signature market. I bought almond I bought whatever nuts there is in the market. I just try everything. All the mixed nuts
Susan, I like to thank you very much. First thing is that, and I have changed you tremendously, and If not, you will still hopping from one company to another, looking for some supplement that can assist you. And I like to thank you very much that your sourcing for product has come to a stage which you don't need to source anymore because
Correct.
you already have one of the best of the two in the market currently.
Correct. Actually, I also need to thank you for coming to Ipoh. And also, I need to thank the floor for not buying anything from you. Because they didn't buy. I was forced to buy, I felt so bad, right? And then I talked to the product, and then the product spoke to me in 1 week.
Now
Right?
it's
Actually like a savior, Uncle Fong.
Susan, I tell you, it's the same, when the time is right, or when the time is right, you will find the right thing. A lot of people don't have the right
suffer
time.
so much, then only get the correct thing. Aiyo. If only I had known you, I had known Ina, I had known Brother Philip, aiyo, then my life would have been most blissful in the whole world.
So now that you know it works, there are many people suffering out there in the world.
Slowly, I'm getting to them, but then a lot of them, some of them can accept, cannot accept. So when they don't accept, I feel very sad for them. But then I will go back to them when I would try again. And then I would start talking again. Hey, you try lah. It's not expensive lah.
Okay.
Always do that.
I like to share something which happened to me this morning. I was in office very early this morning, around 8:30. I was there doing a little bit of work before I want to go home because I'm taking a whole week off to shift into another rented house because they say the other rented house feng shui is better or whatever. I said, okay, I'm going to move it there. But what I saw this morning was very, very touching into my heart. There was a half circle, like a crescent moon, half circle like this, and all surrounded by wheelchair. Each and every one either looking at something or staring at something that, like, they don't know what to do. It looks like life is already gone. And I went downstairs and checked with that people in charge. Is for the senior folk care center. And I checked with them. They say 90% of them are suffering from stroke. And it is run by a doctor that runs 3 centers. I don't know how much she charges. But I told the staff that I'm coming back one day, most probably by next week, to see them. That I say I want all of them to walk again if I can. That is my mission, ladies and gentlemen. You look at what we do, Susan, is that we never demand anybody for money, that you need to buy a lot. I have to force you to take this product. No. We sell it very sincerely from our heart. We hope that it will touch you, it will help you. That is what we do. And if you think that you want to start a business, by all means, you can start a business, a sincere business, not a business where you go pushing people for product. No, ladies and gentlemen, we are just want to make sure that you get back your life again so that you can live a happy, healthy life till the day you say goodbye to the world. That is what we want to do. That's what I want to do. And I think Philip and Ina and KG already wanted to do that also. So we are trying our best to see as many homes, not homes, go to rehabilitation center. They don't know what to do, frankly. You know what they did in the Christians, in the half circle which they're sitting? A lady was throwing the ball, asking them to kick back. Throwing the ball, ask them to kick back. That's all.
These simple tasks also they cannot do.
I know, but what can they do?
It's so difficult for them.
Yes. So that is all they can do. And ladies and gentlemen, we hope that we can support them and get them back to some good health. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us tonight. About 10 of you only, but we have a very good evening. I think a lot of messages have been shared and a lot of information has been shared. Thank you, Naga, for joining. Mr. Tan, thank you. Mr. Chua, Madam Chua, Madam Ong, and Susan, you are one of a jewel because you never, and Madam Ong, Madam Chua, and Mr. Tan, you are great people. You never forget one of their Zoom evening. All the Zoom evening you participated with us. And ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to share something before we say good night. I got a bottle here. The thing is that, ladies and gentlemen, this coming Friday, I'm not able to do the Zoom because the company having an event in in Subang Jaya.
Subang Jaya.
Okay, Holiday Villa. And ladies and gentlemen, that is a company event which I need to attend, and Philip and KG need to attend. So that most probably, if you think that you want Zoom, if you say yes, you put in the group, then you need the Zoom, we will do it on a Saturday afternoon. Okay, now, I'm willing to sacrifice my Saturday.
Saturday afternoon, what time, Uncle Fong?
3 o'clock.
Your fishing time.
No. I'm going to bring fish for Uncle Fong.
Okay, in Zoom.
I'm going to my parents' place.
All right.
Okay.
So how to pass to you, Uncle Fong?
What time you want to pass?
And which day?
I will leave Ipoh in the morning. And then I will be going to my parents for lunch lah. So I will probably drop off the fishes to you at probably around 12.
Yeah.
About 12 o'clock.
In which area?
It depends. If you
because
people want...
I have to pass IOI Mall to go to my brother's place.
Okay, I know. So if you want to pass, you can pass it to me. I will wait for you in IOI Business Park. Okay, and then
I call you later lah. This one, yeah. I call you later.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much.
I want to share something regarding
Please.
Because my mother-in-law doesn't believe as well in very beginning, but he had consumed relief, I think half an tube or 1 tube per time. So it get pain. She get pain. So after that she give up. So for Susan Yong case, but now last Saturday and Sunday I chit chat with her, and then she able to believe, and now starting onwards she want to consume Re-BOOT together with relief lah. So like Susan Yong case, although we will get fed up when people don't believe on us, but we keep on improve, we keep on learning. Eventually, when nowadays in Klang, a lot of people know about relief. Sometimes when people introduce people, they found people already bought relief. So eventually we will get famous, and then people will believe on us. So
Thank you.
not just keep on sharing and then non-stop, and then eventually they will buy from us. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
It's time to say good night.
Good
Cannot
night.
stay any longer. We
Good
passed
night.
our. Good night, everyone. Cheers. With release.
Yes.
Reboot cannot.
One tube.
Okay, good night. Good night. Bye-bye.
Don't forget to drink a lot of water.
Hey, Wednesday, can y'all do? Wednesday, you people are not here, no? You
Me?
Wednesday. I am Malacca, no?
Cannot.
But you can do live from Malacca again?
No, we'll be traveling during the time.
Okay, so
Next Zoom is on Saturday,
no.
3 p.m.
What about Thursday? Are you people bank on Thursday? So can we do on Thursday? Then we don't disturb the Saturday. Let people enjoy the Saturday. Okay. We do Thursday. We do Thursday. All right. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're going to share some very interesting subject on Thursday. All right.
Okay.
Everybody, good night. Take care.
Good night. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.